So I wanted to make a quick video on the storage container I decided to use on a Teryx 4. It's a 2023, just got it a few weeks ago. It's a special edition. So on the back, I know Super ATV makes a pretty nice container that I was looking at, and it fits perfect. It's a very sleek, slim design. The only thing was it was about 350 bucks and half the storage of this thing. So this cost $200, and it's 44 inches long by 15 inches wide and 15 inches tall. So that comes out to 5.7 cubic feet of volume or 42.5 gallons. And I think the Super ATV container was closer to 20. I remember it being about half the volume in gallons. And I know there's also another option I was looking at was the Home Depot containers. It could be really anything, but the ones with the yellow lid, black container with the yellow lid. I was going to put a 27 gallon on the left side and then a 12 gallon container on the right, and then still left space for a little mini cooler. I didn't want to do that because it was going to be a bit annoying having to unstrap and open it up. If I ever wanted to get something, I just wanted something I could bolt down, open it up without having to deal with straps every time. So that's kind of what I ended up doing here. I did like the one that Super ATV made. It looked nice. It seemed practical. I had the hydraulic strut that kept it up. It looked good, high quality from the videos I saw. But again, being $150 more than this option and half the capacity, I decided not to do that. When you open this up to get inside, it will end up touching right here on this bar. So when I initially put this on, I was trying to put it all the way to the closest to the edge to give the lid maximum clearance to open. There's still a little bit of space in the back right here, and it's not hitting. But the reason I had to do that was because where the factory bolts that kind of just hold this bed in place, they were a little too far inward. So if this storage box is all the way to the left, basically the hole was going to end up being right exactly where the back of the wall was. So that wasn't going to work. So I had to scoot it up this way a little bit. So now the hole kind of is more in like this range on the bottom, enough to fit a washer right off the back wall of this thing. So that worked out. I mean, there's maximizing the space pretty well. It's kind of hard to see, a little dark. Just trying to give an idea of the clearance. So here's got a flashlight. So there's some space to maybe put like a sweatshirt or something, or just kind of shove some small little things. But basically this size box was easy to fit in. It does eliminate your little storage ring hooks because it's sitting over top of it. So again, the 4 bolts, the 4 factory mount bolts is what I use. So I just drilled the holes on the bottom of this, and it's attached down and anchored pretty well. Won't move. Very secure. Also, what I do to keep it up is just use a bungee, and I just attach it from here and kind of go up to the side. You could go to wherever you really want, but that's got good slack on it. It doesn't have the nice struts like the other one did from, I think it was Super ATV. And it doesn't open all the way. You could kind of get an idea of how much more it's supposed to be able to open. And again, it's hitting on actually right here, not at the top. So it's hitting right there. But again, this is a pretty good amount of space for that to open up, big enough for helmets to easily be able to come through, no problem. And you know, I got my little emergency toolbox and straps and all kinds of stuff in here. It fits a lot of stuff. So again, for $200, 42.5 gallons of capacity. That's what I decided to do, and I don't mind this bungee. I don't really need the struts to keep it up. That takes me 2 seconds to set up. So this works for me, and just an idea for other people to think about.